Welcome all, and welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Sports Show.
Well, and welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and all my viewers around Australia and around the world. We are very global at the moment, Colin. All
Very
around the
global.
world.
World global. That's how global we are.
Some Yugoslav people and some Mexico people again, United Kingdom, and the Hungarian people.
Single-handedly bringing peace to the
Checking
world.
out my football videos. What is going on? They don't know any about football in Yugoslavia.
Well, you don't judge people, Barry.
Well, they must be learning from me.
Don't judge people.
Well, they don't follow football, Colin.
Don't judge
Play
them.
soccer.
Well, what have we got here?
Bit of a
Peatling's absence will swing game in Arrow's favour.
Yes, it was a very sad day for me because I got injured in the last 5 minutes of the home and away game, Colin.
So they didn't want to show you this because they thought they might upset you.
Yeah, and I was in hospital on that Saturday night after the game because it deadened a nerve in my leg. I nearly lost my leg. They put me in class for 6 weeks, but they nearly stuffed it up, and I had to get the special nerve treatment to try and get the nerve going in my foot, in my leg, and I missed the finals, and we got beaten in the finals that year. And that's what was the headline, that what Mr. Murray also said, Peatling's absence will swing. That's why we got beaten.
Got beaten. It did swing.
Yeah.
It did swing game. So
Well,
it was true.
I was a bit better than I thought I was back in the day. That was my first year. First year in Rapania, Colin. I get the headline. Can you believe it?
960.
Yeah, 18 and a half. I mean, that was amazing. And they wouldn't bring it in to show me because they reckon it might upset me. You've got to be kidding.
So would it spurred you on? Would it give you reason to live and keep your leg?
Well, that's right. They didn't know. It took them 3 months where they thought they might have to cut my leg off underneath the knee. I'm telling you, it was very serious. And here I am, still there, and in the following year.
Dominated, won the premiership.
Didn't affect, there was a lot of my foot, underneath my foot, Colin, still dead.
No feeling.
Yeah, no feeling. That's what you got to put up with in your football.
So a bit of action from yesteryear, which is exciting.
Bit of a sad bit, but it was a very, very good headline, for God's sake.
Very good headline. Let's get into the football game that you just went to over at the Karingal Oval.
Freezing cold, it's about 2 degrees.
Versus Karingal. Okay, that's the conditions. A bit freezing cold. The ground?
Fog. Disgusting. Yeah.
So you weren't happy?
You couldn't bounce the ball, no way.
Got a message for the Karingal people?
Well, they've had a fair bit of rain, I suppose you can't blame that, but it's generally a pretty good ground, but they've had an inch and a half of rain Thursday and Friday night, but the middle was, and in the front of the trainer's box again's like a bog.
Bit cold.
No, but like the trainer's box, where the reserves, where they sit.
Yeah.
It's like a little pigsty. Smarten up and get that fixed up.
Fix it up, people.
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell us about any changes.
Yes, there was some change. I wrote that down specifically. Out was Bradley Clark, 12 weeks.
Oh.
He said he's got his foot in. He had plaster on Saturday night. They got him in a moon boot now.
Yep.
He's had a fair bit of pain, but of course, finished the season. Travis Graham out for the season, not the hamstring. He's a start. We've got 2 of our stars out, Colin.
Yeah.
And of course, who else was out was Menthorst. He must be half German.
Menthorst.
Menthorst, German, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In was Silver, under 18 again, and Harrington and Nightingale come in.
So those are the
two star players out, Colin. Big loss. Travis Graham and Bradley Clark. They would have been the first 3 in the best and fairest.
So that doesn't help. Okay, well, let's talk about the game. The first half, Barry.
First half, well, Karingal started pretty well. You got a lot of fat fellas playing from too. But they got this big ruckman, number 15. He's about 9 foot tall and about 8 foot wide. Jackson House was trying to get around him. He couldn't get around him. But they're not a good side, and I'll speak about that later. But
they're a bad side. What does that say about Chelsea?
Well, when I say Karingal's bad, it didn't say much for Chelsea, does it?
No.
And they haven't won a game.
No.
I hadn't won a game till.
Well, that was their first win.
Yeah.
And they had it pretty easy. So.
The first half, look, Toddy Gardner and Daniel Larson, same old story.
Yeah.
The same 2 fellas are putting in the 2 smallest on the ground, 2 of the smallest players on the ground. But anyway, they started brilliantly, but at half time we were a measly 2 goals for 2 Karingal, who hadn't won a game, 8-2. 4 weeks ago, Colin, they played 4 games.
Yeah.
And they scored 4 goals in 4 games.
Yeah.
And they kicked 8 goals in the first half against Chelsea. In the first half. Okay?
Yep.
I said there.
Okay. Second half.
The second half.
Third quarter. Did the third quarter pick up?
That's when they sort of took over a bit. I think we kicked about 1 or 2 goals. It wasn't much, but we stopped chasing again and not stopped manning up. They don't like manning up, Chelsea. They just let them run wild. They had some of the times down the forward line, they had 2 or 3 fellas loose, Karingal.
Leadership issues.
There's no leadership at all out in the ground, I tell you now. I mean, apart from the coaches, I don't know what's going on there either. But we played our best football for 10 minutes in the last quarter.
Right,
kicked
so last
4 goals.
quarter,
We kicked 4 goals.
goals.
And everyone's getting excited, but next thing they kicked another couple of goals. And
That was it.
the final score was 14 goals 9 to Karingal,
Yep.
to us 8 goals 12, which is 5 goals 33 points.
Yeah, the difference. 60 to 93. So
Well,
a bit disappointing.
It was a little bit exciting for the supporters. We kicked 3 or 4 goals, and that was it. I mean, what's wrong with the first, second, third quarters? You know, we don't sort of we don't get with it. I don't know.
Karingal's the worst team of the comp.
By a mile.
Yes.
A mile. We got beaten by 6 goals. So it's mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling.
It is.
Goal kickers, baby.
Goal kickers, and Matty Baxter kicked another 3 goals. He's he puts in that film when he gets in the ball. When the ball gets down there.
Yep.
2-2-1. Oh, we had a pretty ordinary game. 2-2. Matty Smith another goal. Daniel Larsman another goal, and Luke Clark another goal. 1 goal each.
Group of best players, Barry.
The group of best players of Toddy Gardner. I'll say something about him later. Beg your pardon. Toddy Gardner, Daniel Larsman. There wasn't very many good players at all. Jason Clark put in, and Michael Shaw put in, and Matty Baxter kicked 3 goals. You've got to put him in because we only kicked 8 goals. Something he's kicked 3.
Votes. 1 vote.
1 vote to Matty Baxter with 3 goals.
2 votes.
That's some very good marks as well. Daniel Larsman for 2 votes.
And 3 votes.
3 votes to Toddy Gardner, superstar, mate.
And he gets the headline.
He will get
how many touches?
40.
40. Lazy 40.
Right. Toddy Gardner and Daniel Larsman had 65, nearly 70 possession between the 2 of them. So that's a fair. Well, I showed you a little list. So we'll write down the possessions.
Yeah, fair list. Here we go. Tally, Mr. Tallyman, tally his, and there's a few passengers down the bottom there.
A few passengers, more than passengers. They were. I don't know. They might be travelling by the first class.
You might have to start giving the negative votes for ones in
Look,
there.
I tell you, there was about. I reckon 5 or 6 players had 1 or 2 touches, and there's about 2 or 3 didn't have any.
Right.
You can't win anything when those things are happening, Colin. You've got to. I don't know what's going on. I mean, they train 2 nights a week. They get fit during the pre-season. What's going on?
Fish rots at the head, Barry.
I don't know what's going on. It's disgusting. Anyway, of course, they locked the doors after the game. We couldn't get in. I mean, that's really you're up the crap there, I tell you.
All right, Barry, give us the highlights package.
There's only 1 highlight in the game, Colin. 1 highlight, and it's a super highlight. Toddy Gardner, number 7. 40 touches. He was amazing. He kept bashing in. They kept bashing in. He's jumping up again. He's as tough as nails, and he just. If they only had half the go, and the other players that they had Toddy Gardner, if they had half as much energy they got as Toddy Gardner, we a lot of commitment. That's the word there. He just digs in, and he still starts him on the flank every game. He doesn't start him on the ball because Toddy. He just, when the ball's bounced, he just takes over, goes where he likes. But you generally have your good players in starting on the ground, in the middle of the ground, don't you? Yeah. But he's got some stupid idea of starting him on the wing.
So with that, what's your message for the coach, or what do you think?
Look, I don't know. It's, I mean, he's locked the doors again after the game. I mean, when you're losing, you want to go in and hear what the coach has got to say. I mean, especially when you're winning too, but. It doesn't get you anywhere, right? That's crap. And actually, Jaden Addards, he's the captain's mother. She was a bit upset. She was got a bit of foul language, I think. What is going on? Why can't we get in? I mean, if the captain's mother's not too happy, I mean, I'm not very happy either.
No. So
but I don't think there's and they haven't reassigned. Remember I told you a few weeks ago I think about signing?
No.
I don't think
no.
I don't think it'd be a good idea.
So they've gone from worse to worse, so it doesn't always...
Can't get any worse. It can't get any lower. Anyway, the season's over. Well, now it's next week, yeah.
No,
now we've got 2 weeks.
Couple of games, yeah. Couple of games, so maybe we could salvage a win or something, I don't know.
Franks and Washi W.
Don't doubt it.
And Bond Beach.
So that's a bit negative.
No, this is positive. What I'm saying is positive. You got to either do something, get rid of the coach, or get something, get some new players, and get something. I don't know what's going on.
We need to start again, the whole lot.
Well, we've got 2 games to go, but that's going to be not a good thing to look forward to.
A whole lot. Okay, let's talk about something a bit more positive, Barry. Richmond. Will they make the 8?
Well, what did Barry Peaton say about 6 weeks ago? Get rid of Damien Hardwick.
Yes.
And now he's probably set for another 3 years now. But they play. I watched that game against Eston. They're a different side than they was 6 weeks ago. They're getting together and gelling and teamwork and their disposals picked up and they were 16 points behind one stage yesterday.
But will they make the 8?
Well, I've just about worked out they will. But every time I say something good about it, it cracks up. So I think I'll shut up.
So yeah, be quiet.
Well,
Quietly.
just looking before we come on air, the Richmond's games. Adelaide.
Tough game.
St Kilda win by 15 goals. I reckon if we can win 2 out of 3 games, I reckon we'll be in the 8 because we've worked out some of Collingwood, Gold Coast, and who was the other side in front of us? Essendon.
Adelaide.
Who's Essendon playing next week? Did you find out?
Yeah, they're playing
top side.
Top side. Yeah, they're playing the top side. But I think you still have to win the 3 games to guarantee it.
Well, I reckon we'll win 2, and I reckon
3 games.
We'll be pushing to beat Sydney up Sydney last game, but I reckon we might be just settled in with a bit of luck. Oh, yeah, I just got to wait and see. But
watch this space.
But if we get into the 8, this is the biggest shock for Richmond the last 50 years.
They're currently headed for 9th, I think.
No. So we were 3-10, weren't we, one stage?
Yeah.
3-10.
Yep.
Win 1-3, lost 10, and we got the chance to get in the 8.
Yep.
That's good.
Cheerios, Barry.
Cheerios, you always got Cheerios. Well, Lanny's been watching. She hasn't been watching my video on YouTube. She's been watching on Facebook. That's why she's not coming up. So I said, I'm not going to mention your name if you're not going to watch it. So she's going to watch it this week. Annie and Carla and Lloyd had another party last week, and had parties every week. Of course, PH and talked to PH a couple of days ago. PH, Sandy, and Carlos, they're going alright. Still can't get his hernia operation done, but and he's got a special friend, a special mate of his. He just met there this year. What's his name? Terry McGinty. Terry McGinty from New South Wales. He's a West Tigers man. Follows the West Rugby. West Tigers. Well, they're not going to flash, are they? But he's just done a bit of put some new shelves in his house, Colin. He's a bit of a handyman, this fellow Terry, and of course he's shelves. That's right, yeah. And I hope you enjoy this video, Terry, and hope everything goes alright. Because Phil's a very good friend of mine. You'll have a good mate up there, Terry. So look after him, and he'll look after you. And that's just about all for this week. But keep watching Terry. He apparently started it last week watching the video. So
keep him busy.
That's about all for it's about all we got for today.
And it's goodbye from me.
See you next week.
Goodbye.